down this road with you. All the highs and lows with you. You walking in your perfect with pink Moscato. You know your couple when you start to dance, that's why me love. Next your dressing gown is about to fall down, down, down. Girl, let me take you down. Let me take a hold of you. Girl, you know what you do with me. Down, down. Girl, let me down. Let me take a hold of you. Girl, you know what you do with me. Never seen a girl so sexual.
Hello guys, welcome to Boxing Block Center, the home of Nigerian African boxing. Please, if you're new to this channel, make sure you click the like and of course the subscribe right now. We are live, and of course we're here to discuss the matchup between Anthony Joshua, two-time unified heavyweight king of the universe, and of course against Francis the Predator Ngannou. Tomorrow is fight night, bruv. It's crazy. Usually fights always take place Saturdays or Sunday, early morning Sundays, you know, if you live in Europe, and the fight is taking place in America. But this fight is taking place tomorrow, Friday, because of the upcoming Ramadan Karim. You know, it's coming up. The Muslim prayer season, fasting season. Now, I watched the weigh-in today, and I had to get on quick to talk about this. Francis Ngannou is a walking tank. This guy came in at 272.6 pounds. Guys, do you know what it means for someone to weigh 272.6 pounds without any trace of, with no trace of fat in his body? Look at this guy right here. Do you see any trace of fat? Nothing. Joshua weighed 252.4 pounds. So this is like 20 pounds difference. But if you look at this picture right here, Joshua looks bigger than Francis Ngannou, but Ngannou weighs heavier than Joshua. Basically, Joshua, if you look at this picture right here, you would think, if they were to ask you now who is the most, you would probably choose Joshua from this picture right here. But Ngannou is 20 pounds heavier than Joshua. Tomorrow is gonna be a war. I see so many things happening. I don't know where to begin, but let's go around here to Jagbe to give his take on the weigh-in today. The balls and hype, because I like the fact that, you know, a lot of promotional stuff have been put into this, and now the hype is real. Basically, the balls is everywhere. Everybody wants to watch this fight. Like most people want, I won't say everybody, because there are still some people that don't believe it. There are some hardcore boxing fans that say they're not going to watch it. I don't know if they would or not, if they're lying. But the hype is everywhere. The hype about this fight is everywhere. Tajabwe 272.6 to 252.4. What do you envision happening here, bro? You have to unmute Tajabwe from your end.
So what I'm getting is, okay, Francis, I can't remember what Francis weighed in last time. 260.
I think I don't remember, but you did weigh significantly high as well.
I do believe he's expecting like, okay, um, somebody of Joshua's caliber is it can punch, right? And he's not stupid. He's gonna be there, he's gonna be taking all different types of punches from Anthony Joshua. I mean, the best way in my book, or so far that I've known in the sweet sport of sweet science, is at least be at a proportioned weight where if you get hit, you know your body size is you could at least be able to take those punches, just depending on who you are. But Francis Ngannou is expecting to also bring the fight to AJ, which could also as well play into his hands, showing that, okay, I put the weight on, I'm gonna knock out AJ. There's absolutely no outboxing AJ, which we all know that's never gonna happen. But the next step is knocking him out. That's the only shot he has, and I think his trainer, I believe it's Dewey Cooper. I believe it's Dewey Cooper, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong on that. Is basically, I actually like the way his trainer has been with Francis Ngannou. Just based off their history and them working together. But I don't think they realized the new the new the new generation, or the new AJ that started work with Davison. At this point in their time together, I think AJ has had enough fights to be comfortable with Ben Davidson, and he's been getting like some background assistance from Ben Davidson for a while. So I'm glad to see that. But at the same time, his career heaviest, if let's just say his boxing career heaviest, going against somebody like AJ, who's going to be moving around the ring, and he's going to be tagging you a lot. So you could expect somebody like Francis to tire out. He won't be throwing a lot of punches, but he's going to be there to land maybe one or good punches. So if I wasn't on the other side of the receiving end, I'm gonna make sure I counter Francis. I'm gonna make him pay for every punch. Every punch that you take, it gets you that much tired. But that's what I do believe Francis is trying to do. Coming in at that kind of a weight, in specifically, not having enough boxing experience, but coming in that way. They're looking to knock out AJ. They're looking to just say, hey man, I might not have the experience, but if I could touch AJ on that chin once, he might go down. They're looking to test AJ's chin to see if the rumors are true. But hey, if you miss, he's gonna pay for it for sure.
Thanks, I do appreciate your take on this. Let's go back on here, Adewale.
Yeah, man.
The weight difference, bro, like 20-pound difference. And what really like make me like, I don't know. Ngannou is really built different, bro. Like, how can you be 272.6 pounds and there's no trace of fat in your body, bro? Everything is muscle.
Bro, listen, let me describe Ngannou. Listen, bro, Ngannou is like dense muscle and dense bone density, high bone density. That's Francis Ngannou. I don't know, bro. People from that region, that in Cameroon. You remember the Cameroon football? I mean, when Eagles played Cameroon, bro, in like 98, 90.
Is it a song?
Bro, those guys are strong,
bro,
man.
Bomber. The song?
Yo!
Bomber, bro.
Those guys are strong, man. And they eat a lot of plantain. I know that about them, man.
Bro, they bullied the culture, the Kano, and they bullied us at some point, bro. It was crazy.
Yo, those guys are strong. So we are not surprised that Francis Ngannou is from there.
But the new Cameroon guys now, they're not. I think a lot of them are like based in Europe, so they are not that good anymore. The ones we know, we beat them 3-0 last time now. one
Man,
of
I
the.
don't know, bro. Man, I didn't follow I don't follow football anymore, man. I only follow boxing. I swear. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah. Um, that doesn't mean AJ will not outbox him from outside. I think that is the smart thing to do. Ben Davidson will encourage AJ to box from outside and, you know, tire Ngannou out or hit him with something nice, wobble him, and if he can get the KO, get the KO. He shouldn't be seeking the KO, if you understand what I mean. And bro, trust me, if AJ is hitting you with jabs, like 5, 6, 7, 8 jabs, you'll be tired, bro. He has a heavy hands. But the same thing applies to Ngannou. Ngannou has proven that he can be a good counter puncher in boxing, landing that left hook on Fury, you know. So Ngannou too can punch, man. He can be throwing the punch with AJ. Once AJ throws two, he should try to put one in between. Or before AJ has the ball to throw combinations, he would have been comfortable. So if it's just throwing one punch or two punches at a time, if Ngannou can slip one in, and if he lands, he can hurt AJ, and that could change the fight too. Because Ngannou is, bro, that if we're talking about a tank, that's Ngannou. Anyone, the left or the right, he will hurt you, man. But I see AJ winning. I'm rooting for Ngannou. I hope he wins, but my brain tells me AJ wins. My heart tells me Ngannou wins. That's how I see the fight going.
Yeah, man. Okay, if you are Joshua, how do you approach this fight?
Man, I'll follow Ben Davidson, box him from outside. Joshua has enough skills and experience to outbox Francis Ngannou. He's faster. I'm sure he has better footwork. You know, um, I would stick and move and throw the 1-2. Try and land the right hand. When the more comfortable I get as the fight progresses, and I see an opening for the right, I'll throw the right. But my jab alone should be good enough to keep you at bay, and I'll be ready for the wrestling. The wrestling part, Ngannou has an advantage, and that's where he might get his victory in this fight. Because if they have to clinch or go on the ropes or stay in the corner for longer than 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and they're able to throw combinations while inside, that could change things too. And I believe Ngannou has the advantage. He's bigger, heavier, much more experienced with wrestling. You saw what he did to Fury. Bro, Fury was nullified. That was the first person Tyson Fury couldn't out wrestle. But yeah, it'll be a good fight.
He handled Fury like nothing, bro. That's what surprised me the most. Like usually, no, Fury always have the upper edge when he fights on the inside. He likes to, like, he handles you in a way, like he push you around. He did that to Water, but against Ngannou just threw him around like a rag dog, bro.
Man,
like that, this guy is scary. Like there's a real tank, but I do believe that Joshua is also a tank as well.
Yeah, he's a tank. He shouldn't try to contest his tank level with Ngannou's. He shouldn't try to prove to be a tougher guy. Joshua is from Ijebu. I don't think Ijebus are as strong as those Cameroonians. I'm sorry. I'm from Ijebu too.
But we do expect.
Don't worry, I'm from Ijebu.
We do.
Oh my God! I didn't want to you from Ijebu and you hate your own countrymen, bro.
We do expect. Wait. I said we do expect. We do expect. Joshua to basically at some point box on Ngannou and not take any risk. If he sees that, listen, I think once Joshua takes a punch from Ngannou, I think he will know if he can go toe to toe with him or not. Or he can just be the Joshua that is very smart. Go in, go out. Ngannou will tire out though.
Yeah,
he would tire out, but him tiring out doesn't mean he wouldn't be dangerous, huh? Because he was tired in the Fury fight, but all of a sudden he threw a Superman punch. That's what
Ngannou is always looking tired. Even in his UFC fights, he was always looking tired. But he won.
Yeah, it's very
So
it's very deceptive in a way, right?
yeah.
You would think the guy doesn't have it anymore, so or like he's getting tired, he's getting weaker. All of a sudden, he comes out from nowhere and land. It's finished. You're done. So the other fight on the card, a big fight as well, is the Zhang
Mario Joe is in the building.
Oh, Mario Joe, my brother. Oh boy,
Yeah,
I better come. I did with them, man. How far now? To this up.
Mario Joe.
Bro,
Yes,
Mario Joe. 272.6
Adewale.
252.4.
How you guys doing?
I did. Oh, I did, man. Happy New Year, brother. Good to hear from you,
I
man.
wish you the same, bro. I wish you the same.
Mario Joe.
Mario Joe.
272.
We don't see Adewale
0.6.
anymore now. As well, I don't pack up. Adewale said, don't pack up.
Yeah, you remember. Now what a father.
Sorry, I had to throw that jab. Anyways, let's go.
Water is coming back now. Water is coming back. Let's see.
Coming back to where?
Well, coming back to destroy now. My Joe.
Yes, bro.
272.6 pounds to Ngannou and 252.4 pounds to Joshua, bro. 20 pounds different. Bro, what do you make of this right here? And the guy has no fat in his body, bro.
Well, before I even go into that, this is so strange. So, I joined yesterday. Yeah, I had a crazy dream yesterday. I don't even understand why I'm dreaming about boxing. This is mad.
Really?
I dreamed that Ngannou knocked out Joshua with a left uppercut. And he did it.
Oh boy. I hope say
Bro,
no go
you don't
pass.
understand. I woke up and I said, it won't happen in Jesus' name. Bro, seriously, I dreamt that around the 8th round, Ngannou was tired looking. In fact, as a matter of fact, Ngannou was just swinging, just literally swinging because he was done. He was tired. Joshua was about to knock him out. And Ngannou threw that one mad left uppercut, caught Joshua on the chin, and Joshua went down. I didn't get up. I swear down, bro.
Wow.
Wow. It is. Listen, I said the other day that if Ngannou wins, I will not be mad because he's an African guy. He's an African. He's a brother and stuff like that. But somehow the way he's been talking, I'm still be talking like so sure and like the thing they make me feel say, but maybe to beat him.
You know what it is? Yeah? Every division is one division where, see, when people talk about Ngannou coming from mixed martial arts, from UFC, and then how is he going to come into boxing? See, this is not Floyd Mayweather against no. See, with heavyweight, man, you could. As a matter of fact, like you might even be the best heavyweight on earth, right? The best of the best, like literally, and you have a guy from mixed martial arts catch you the right spot, the wrong time, and the right place, and you'll be gone and you won't get up. That's why Usyk will do very well. That's why all these guys, that was why Holyfield did very well when he came up, because those heavyweight guys don't have that much skills, bro. They have power and some skills. They don't have that many skills, but they've got power. And when the right, look at Joe Joyce. Look at how long we've been talking about how strong Joe Joyce is. His bone density is 5 times the normal human. Blah blah. Look at how he got knocked out clean.
Didn't Ngannou spar Joe Joyce?
Yeah, he did. He did many times. So for me, yeah, I still hope, I still believe Joshua will win. Yes, I had a dream and all of that, but because when I look at, obviously, Ngannou, this is going to be his second fight as a boxer. Joshua has been unified champ twice. and he's got all the experience, man. I think Joshua should win. Ngannou's fight against Fury didn't perform well at all. And you guys know I've always said that Fury is a good fighter, but he's overrated. Fury is good, but he's not as good as people make him out to be. He is not, honestly. He's very good, but he's not this great. Like seriously, I even think that when it comes to Fury, I think Usyk is gonna beat him anyway, to be honest. So and against Ngannou, Fury had a really, really bad fight. And Ngannou did very, very well. However, because this afternoon I finished work on time, I was watching that fight and I was like, Ngannou still, man, is more like a novice boxer. Yeah, he's got power and all of that, but the guy is a novice, man. Seriously, his skills aren't there at all. So if Joshua would just jab around him, tire him out, don't get close, don't get caught in the clinch, I think Joshua should just outbox him, really. And like I said yesterday, yeah, the two ways I see Joshua winning is either Joshua outboxes him or Joshua tires him out, and it will be a stoppage. If Joshua were to beat Ngannou, it's not going to be a knockout. It's going to be a stoppage due to tiredness. Okay, I don't think it will knock Ngannou's pack out, but I think it might stop him. But if Ngannou was to beat Joshua, he will have to knock him out. He's not going to appoint Joshua, so he will have to knock him out clean. And that's going to be tough because Joshua has not been knocked out. He's been stopped, but he's not been knocked out clean. So when people say, oh, Joshua's chained, blah, blah, I'm like, this guy is actually not chaining. Because if Joshua, look at when Joshua fought Klitschko, that right hand, man, in all honesty, a chinny guy wouldn't get up from that because it was a clean, powerful. Klitschko put everything into that right hand, and Joshua got up and continued the fight and eventually won. So I don't think his chin is as bad as people make it out to be. But if Ngannou catches him clean, proper, I don't know, to be honest. But in saying that, I think Joshua would win the fight, to be honest. And I think he's probably just going to outpoint him or a stoppage. And Ngannou coming in at 272, blah, 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 bro. It gets to a point where weights don't really matter that much, in all honesty. If anything, that is going to be a disadvantage to Ngannou. He's already powerful. He doesn't need any more. He doesn't need to add any more muscle, any more weight to be more powerful. Do you understand? He's already a very, very powerful guy.
What did he come in the last fight?
270. So he came in about 3 pounds higher this time. So if anything, I think that Ngannou is gonna. So I don't know if you guys agree with this yet. See, Fury is a much better boxer in terms of skills. Yeah, when you compare him to AJ, but when you compare boxing fundamentals, AJ has got much more like better boxing fundamentals in comparison to Fury. For an example, look at when he throws his jab or when he throws his straight rights. He doesn't throw clean straight right. He will throw it like sloppily and then put his weight on you. It's the reason why I couldn't do it to Ngannou, because he thought, okay, I'm just going to do the same. That was what he did to Wilder. He just literally, he just made sure that Wilder got tired. Throw the right hand, rest on him. Throw the right hand. So he's not like, he doesn't throw these clean punches. Yeah, his movement, sometimes he really moves very, very well, but he doesn't throw like really, really clean punches, which AJ does. AJ's boxing fundamentals very, very, very strong. Very, very good. Very, very. You don't win Olympic gold. You don't become 2 times heavyweight champ. You don't win all this world championship if you don't have great boxing fundamentals. And I think that that's what Ngannou is going to be coming up against. He's going to be coming up against a guy who can actually punch correctly, a guy who can jab correctly. And AJ also can be on his bike as well. He's proven it. He's done it before. So I think that a sensible AJ should come in there. Don't trade with Ngannou. In fact, even when Ngannou is like really tired, because that was what I saw in my dream, don't trade with him still. Because out of that tiredness, he might still carry his power. So, but I still think AJ would win anyway. I'm nervous. At the same time, I'm not nervous. At the end of the day, Ngannou is the one getting 20 million. AJ is the one getting 50 million. So I actually don't give a shit. I'm just going to enjoy the fight.
Okay, bro. Thanks. The Zhang versus Parker fight. Zhang win about 291.6 pounds, bro. Parker 247.6 pounds. Bro, do you know the weight difference? Bro, if Zhang catches Parker, bro, it could be over. Parker coming in this around this
Zhang
weight.
is going to lose that fight. I put money on it already. Anyway. Zhang is going to lose that fight. I'm telling you now. See, you guys need to understand, yeah. Piling up more weight don't give you more power. Look at Wilder. Wilder, even when he was weighing 215, 214, he was knocking big men out. That's not what gives you power, brother. That will give you weight, but it doesn't give you power. It doesn't. Zhang is going to get tired. The reason why he was able to do that against Joyce, like I've always said again, Joyce to me, right, he's so slow. And he doesn't move his head. Jojo will stand right in front of you, take all your punches, and then continue throwing until you get tired. Bro, that's not Parker. That is not Parker. Parker is going to beat Zhang. At least this one, I am sure. Especially after the weigh-in today, coming in at 290 something, forget that, bro. Forget it. The guy is going to gas out. The guy is going to gas out, and it's going to be a bad gas out. Gassing out. How can you be coming in at 290 something, bro? That's crazy. I don't care how powerful he is. He's gonna get tired. Parker is going to dance for about 5-6 rounds, and Zhang is going to get literally very, very tired. That's too much now. 290 watts. That's too much. He's not built like Ngannou, full of muscle. 290 something is too much, bro. That's almost 300 pounds. It's gonna gas up. I think Parker is gonna beat him.
But what did he come in the last fight?
270 something, I think. I can check. But it was 270 something. 290 something is
trying to
crazy.
replicate what Joe Joyce did.
That's crazy.
Honestly, that's indicative of maybe his lack of interest in training as hard as it was, because you can't just gain 20 pounds within the span of 1 year.
That's mad.
You know.
See? That's mad. I think he's gonna lose, man. I'm not that I think. I'm sure. I put something on that one. Definitely.
Bro, I didn't think it would be Jojo's way, did I? So I'm not counting this guy out at all.
But bro, Joe Joyce is our brother and all of that. But how good is Joe Joyce? Let's call a spade a spade. We've been saying this for the longest time. I remember
he remained the first and only man to stop Parker. So he's good. You don't stop Joseph Parker if you're not good.
Bro, not only did he stop Parker, he beat him up and bashed him up.
And shall I tell you something though? I believe that fight against Parker softened Joe Joyce's chin a little bit. Because you can't keep the fact that I beat Parker don't mean like you can't keep getting hit like that. Parker hit him too many times. Yes, Parker fought the wrong fight and he lost. But Parker did hit him a lot. A lot. A lot. And you know this thing is accumulating. You know, your chin don't get stronger. No, your chin gets weaker as you grow older, and especially when you're being hit regularly the way it was being many fights. And that fight against Parker, he got hit a lot. The guy was tender. He was ready for someone to take him out. He was ready. And you will know boxing don't work. There's no triangle theory in boxing. Forget that. That doesn't work. That don't work at all. So the fact that Joe Joyce knocked out Parker does not mean that Parker can't beat Zhang because Zhang beat Joe Joyce. No. Boxing don't work with that. He became slower. Joe Joyce became slower. In the 2 fights against Zhang he became slower. Even slower. The guy was moving like a robot, man.
Well, tomorrow night we'll find out, bro. You'll be watching it live, right?
Bro, live, literally live.
We'll be here to cover it. I don't know if I'm gonna go live for it or we'll be here to cover it, and talk about it after every fight.
I'm just gonna say this. I don't think that Zhang is as motivated, just like Adewale said. And one of the reasons why in my head, I would imagine why he's not as motivated. He was very motivated against Joe Joyce. He's not as motivated in this fight because you asked the question yesterday, Ray. You said the winner of Parker against Zhang, where does that winner go? So as a fighter, I'm looking at it like, okay, even if I beat Parker, where am I going to go from here? Fury and Usyk will fight twice. AJ is in the mix. So before it even gets to me, we're talking another 1 year, maybe longer.
Yeah, but they're making money. That's the thing, bro. These guys want to fight. Listen, anybody that wins this fight, so one of them will always want to fight again. The money is Saudi money is something else, bro. It's bigger than the belt.
Yeah, bigger than I agree.
The matchup alone.
And sometimes if you become a mandatory, I love the
matchups. They're matching people up rightly. So I really love it because there is no way in hell we would have seen Parker or Wilder if Wilder was still with PBC and how the shenanigans and stuff like. Listen, look at Gervonta Davis for example. That guy is a diva, basically. Is under a Heyman, and you know what happens when you're under a Heyman.
That guy is a complete joke. I'm sorry. That's Gervonta Davis. I'm sorry. To me, he's a joke at this point. I used to rate him a lot, but I don't rate him anymore. Look at what the rest of the guys are doing. Look at what David Haney is doing. Look at what, he's the only one that has actually not, I don't know, he's not really fighting real fighters, man. So, anyway. But I agree with you.
He's a champion, He's an email champion,
Email champ, and he was making fun of David Haney when David Haney became an email champ as well. My own thing is as long as he's not fighting Haney or any of those other guys, I'm not going to rate him anymore. I don't care how many people he knocks out. We're going to have a repeat of Deontay Wilder here. Knock everybody out, but then when it's time to step up there, you get exposed. No, man. That thing don't work anymore. You worked before, not anymore. People I don't open.
Well, he's working in America now, bro. He's working in America. I think he works in America, just not around the globe. He was even challenging the Saudi Turkey Alachek, yeah? Saying they should send him 2 Ferraris if they want him to go fight there. Sometimes I just look at those boxers, the US boxers, and I just check my eyes sometimes. Especially those ones under Ayman.
Yeah. That brand is a failing brand, man. It's failing and falling, unfortunately for them. Failing and falling rapidly. Look at how desperate they had to hold on to Canelo just for them to continue to say that they have a brand.
Wait, so what's happening with Canelo now? Did he go back to?
Yeah, I think I just saw a breaking news that he's going to be fighting Munguia under PBC. And they're going to be paying out of their nose, probably 35-40 million, for Canelo. And even for me right now, I'm even pissed at the guy anyway. Pissed at Canelo. I rate him. He's done well, but all these stupid fights he's taking. Go fight the guy you should be fighting. The whole thing is just a joke at this point. The guy is becoming a bit too proud. Listen, you're just one boxer out of many boxers. All this thing of face of boxing, this face of boxing. I don't even want to know. I just want to see good fights. Face of boxing my foot.
He forced Benavidez to move up.
He did. He literally forced the guy. Literally forced him. It's all good. Tomorrow will be fun, man. Tomorrow will be fun. AJ, don't get knocked out, and if you get knocked out, I won't love you that.
You're deal with the guy. Anyways, talking about boxing news, Dillian Whyte versus Christian Hammer. I think that's set to happen very soon. And of course, Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Why you laugh now?
All I can say is thank God for Saudi Arabia right now. Seriously, that's all I can say. To be honest.
Why?
What do you mean, why, bro? Dillian Whyte, that drug cheat.
But he's been cleared now. He's been cleared.
Cleared by who? Cleared by who? He went to Texas. He went to his mates in Texas. Cleared by who? Cleared by who, bro? He went to Texas to get cleared. So why is he fighting in Ireland? That fight against Christian Hammer is here in Ireland. He's not even in the UK. Can't fight in the UK. Cleared by who? That fight should be happening in the UK, but it's happening here in Ireland. The guy is just a cheat, man. Seriously. Only God knows how long he's been doping. The way I see boxing right now, I just want to see good fights, and I'm going to support good fighters giving me good fights. I'm going to hype them. I'm going to love them. I'm going to give them all the respect and all the kudos. But if you're on one funny business, I don't want to know. I'm not interested in boxing talk. I'm interested in boxing itself. You know? How can you go get, he's done it. How many times are you going to get caught doing the same thing, doping? And every time you find a way out of it, it should be banned. The guy and Jerry Miller, they are literally the same. In fact, I think even prefer Jerry Miller over him right now, because at least Jerry Miller, he came back clean. Look at Dillian Whyte. This is the third time, bro. Are you the only unlucky boxer in the world? Are you the only one they make profit for? You know? I hope that Christian Hammer actually knocks him out, unless the end of it.
Now, what for you? We'll see what happens. We'll see if Dillian Whyte is back. We'll see.
Or if they can feed Dillian Whyte to Dubois, let Dubois F him up for us. Unless they can.
Dubois will kill him right now.
Damn, man. Dillian Whyte used to be top 5, bro. It's funny how things changes in things change in boxing easily, huh? And
bro,
quickly.
It's like anything in life, yeah. We've all experienced it. When you cut corners, you get found out. That's why the likes of AJ, that's why I respect that guy. That's why the likes of AJ, even after those devastating losses against the one against Ruiz and the 2 losses against Usyk, his name is still out there. He's still up there. He's still making money. He's still getting good fights. Everyone is still talking. We've been talking about AJ now for like 12 years, brother. 12 years, that's a long time. Because the guy doesn't cut corners. He doesn't cut corners. But all the other guys, look at Dillian Whyte. He always cutting corners. He's getting found out. And I think that I just hope they feed him to somebody. I would have said they feed him to Wilder and let Wilder just knock him out. But that Wilder showing against Parker, I'm not even sure. But I just wish they can feed him to somebody like that. Let Wilder just end his career once and for all. Pata pata. Done.
Wow, you don't like Dillian Whyte at all?
No, bro. What do you mean? I don't like Dillian Whyte. You don't forget when he was going to fight Fury. I was the only person giving him a chance. Adewale, do you remember?
He disappointed you, though.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't disappointed. It was just the whole thing of getting caught. This last time he got caught, I was pissed. I was like, okay, this guy's a cheat.
This is an irredeemable cheat.
Cheat. It's a career cheat. So that means he's been doing it, but he got caught again this time. So that means he didn't stop. From that last time he fought Rivers, he didn't stop. He kept doing it. He kept doing it.
Rivers would have stopped in those calibers. That's what I would have thought.
That's why that reverse result should be turned over to a no contest.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Wow. J. Paul Mike Tyson.
I think that fight is another, it's another circus, but it will be entertaining for some people. For hardcore fans, it might be entertaining if you choose for that to be the case. But I doubt if any real boxing fan will pay for that kind of fight because it doesn't make sense. Um, I mean, Mike Tyson is like, a senior citizen, like the elderly people, and Jake Paul is a guy in his 20s. It doesn't even make sense. But it's the reason why these types of fights started thriving in boxing is because the best competitive fights were not happening. And a lot of fans lost interest in boxing, and that paved way for the YouTube community and people with huge social media following to come into boxing and set up events. So yeah, that's what I have to say about that. To me, yeah, I'm not excited about the fight, I'll be honest. Zero excitement. The day the fight is happening, I will probably not even watch it, in all honesty. Um yeah, that's how I feel about that fight.
Joe, what about you?
Well, as much as I don't like that, that fight, one way or the other, I think it puts high on boxing. Casuals will watch it, and it's okay. It's not going to be a real fight. Um, and I'm glad for Mike Tyson because I love the guy so much. I'm glad for him to make more money, get more millions, especially now. And Jake Paul is a smart businessman. Say what you want to say about him. The guy is very smart, very, very smart. We know he's not a real boxer. He's never going to be a real boxer in terms of, I mean, he's not going to go proper professional. He's not going to get rankings or anything like that. However, I think the guy is a smart guy. I'd like to learn from people like that. The guy is basically using his limited ability to make so much money. And I think that no matter how we don't like that as hardcore fans, well, I'm an hardcore casual anyway. We should respect the guy's hustle, and it's not easy to get in the ring. It's not. It's not. I think I used to be more critical of boxers until I actually tried it myself, and I realized that damn, this stuff is not easy. This stuff is really hard. So it's one way or the other. It puts eye on boxing. More people will see it. More people will talk about boxing, and you never know. A lot of people that are really in love with boxing right now. A lot of these people started as casuals. They started from some funny boxing fights, or a lot of people, like say for an example, AJ. AJ brought a lot of casuals into boxing. A lot. I know at least 3, 4 people that never watched boxing in their life. But because of AJ, they came into boxing. Now they're enjoying boxing. Now they watch other cards besides AJ. They even watch the lower divisions and everything. So one way or the other, it's still kind of okay for boxing. It's a joke of a fight. It's an exhibition. But at the end of the day, I'm glad that Mike is going to get paid, and Jake Paul is a smart businessman. So that's what I think about it. But it's not a real fight. So at least we know that.
Thanks, what up? I appreciate your take. I want to say big thanks to each and every one of you for supporting the channel. Tomorrow is fight night. I will be here. Live. Bro, I don't know, man. That your dream, man. Guy debut. I'll think about that tonight. God bless you all for supporting the channel. Let me give a shout out to people in the live chat for with Amura here. Big ups to Kingsley, Onyekachi. Big ups to Larry, Salako, Wizard Steve, long time, bro. Uyo Giraki, Adewale, Ibrahim, and Mr. Flash U1740. Where the guys from? But big ups to each and every one of you guys. The African Wahala. I see my brother there. Emmanuel, brother Ricks. Because to you, bro. Tomorrow we'll catch up with you guys because tomorrow is gonna be an epic night. Boy, my Joe, this dream a dream where they think like that or what? That's just oh man, we get just want to get the victory because we do need it. I need it. I need it because for boxing we need to have it for boxing. If not, boy, you're gonna go just wait, fight against them. It's crazy, guys. God bless you all for our spirit channel, and catch you guys on the next one tomorrow. And I'll be here live and direct. God bless you all. Cheers.